My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Gemini. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with a vampire, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started with your reading. Okay, the general card for today is the 4 of Cups. So let's look at the first row, which is also the past. So this probably took place somewhere in 2024. You start off with the Hanged Man, 5 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Interesting. It's like I only see some kind of competition, not per se combat or fighting. I mean, it's up to, well, how this will or has resonated with you. But I do see, there was some kind of competition. And, with the Hangman, it was all about doing, a lot of self-reflection and kind of thinking, okay, how am I going to go about this combat and competition? It's not really combat, but it's more like competition because maybe, it's like you and 10 or 5 other contestants were heading towards this job opportunity somewhere towards the end of 2024. But yet, for some reason, it looked like you may have won this. Or, you were the one that got chosen because, you got the 8 of Wands after that. So this is about fast movement and traveling, but definitely progress of some kind. And the thing is, it's like, but I'm just wondering, it's like, I'm kind of getting, another, sense here. I'm kind of getting, that maybe you didn't immediately achieve the goal or dream or desire that you were heading towards and stuff like that. Because, it's like, not everybody, wins the banana or gets the banana the first go. As a human, often uses these phrases for me. But the thing is, it's like, obviously, you put time and effort into this kind of, competition / combat kind of situation. But yet there was 8 of Wands. So there was actually some, fast movement or development that happened in the past somehow. Well, we're going to have to look at the other cards and especially clarification. Because in current times, you do get the 3 of Swords, which I don't like, because this is one of the cards I pulled for the vampire who literally killed off my heart and left me alone and just left. And then, okay. You get the Sun reversed, but I'm going to have to reverse the Sun personally because I can't show the Sun. And then, sadly, you do get the Queen of Wands reversed as well. These are 2 Leo cards, and you could have... Oh, yeah, you are a Gemini, but you could also have Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or maybe... But anyway, I do see some kind of heartbreak. So maybe, in the past something didn't work out and right now you're still kind of going through the mourning phase of heartbreak. Or you could even be facing heartbreak where, it's like you may have won something, there was fast movement, but now something definitely broke your heart. And the thing is, with the Sun reversed and Queen of Wands reversed, these are 2 confidence cards, which also cause you to lack confidence in yourself in current times. Now, the thing is, okay, fair enough, it's like I've dealt with the 3 of Swords, I literally got killed off and stuff like that, but for you, I can understand how heartbreak could cause one to feel, lack of confidence, courage, strength, determination, passion within yourself. So I respect, if you're going through any kind of mourning phase, any kind of recovery phase, any phase, because of the 3 of Swords, take all the time you need because heartbreak is not anything that could be mended just like that. So, I wasn't able to actually recover from, the whole, vampire experience. But in your situation, take all the time you want and need. And sometimes you do need to have some time to recover from any kind of 3 of Swords situation, whatever it may have been. You could have been fired. You could have literally had a love breakup or a divorce of some kind. But obviously, if there's something in current times that's causing you a lot of harm or grief or any kind of situation and it's making you feel like, there's no sun out there and no confidence or strength or courage within yourself, I completely understand. So take all the time you need to recover because once you're back on top in your beautiful, strong element of any kind of sword situation other than the 3 of Swords, then, you'll be okay. But then when we look at the future... You get the Page of Pentacles reversed. Now this is what I'm talking about. 10 of Swords reversed. There's finally some recovery, though you do get the Wheel of Fortune reversed. What I see here is, it's like You may not be getting what you really hope and desire in the future, though this could also be internal insecurities and still a bit feeling off balance, because the Pentacle is an Earth card, and to be able to feel grounded is important because then you can just walk around without feeling like you're going to fall or stumble or something. But I do sense a bit of, insecurity, a bit of uncertainty, a bit feeling like you're not grounded whatsoever, because with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of like thinking, I'm not getting what I really want. I mean, I don't have the confidence and strength within me, but it just looks like the future is not going to get any better. Well, it will, because this is you actually recovering, because this is way better than the Ten of Swords upright, because Ten of Swords upright is like dead, over with. It's over, game over. But here is where you're finally actually recovering somehow, though it may seem like luck and fortune is not on your side, but I'm still going to do clarification. So even though now this is not really a nice card to look at when it's reversed, the fact is I do love seeing this card reversed. So, but we're going to have to do some clarification so I can give you a way better understanding on the whole situation. For the Hanged Man, you got the Lord of Scepters. You got King of Wands. This is actually the counterpart of the Queen of Wands. What I see here is you finally had passion, some kind of determination. You were inspired somehow to actually, from all the self-reflection that you've done, to be able to get on this fire horse, even though it's not in your element. I mean, you could have fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius somewhere in your star chart. But I do see that you had this fiery passion because you did self-reflection. You pondered and you looked things through, and then everything just really, you'll seem like all systems go. We're heading out. That's beautiful. I love seeing that. I love seeing the determination. I love seeing the strength. I love seeing the courage. When people have their mindset on something and they're just saying, we're going to go for it, I find it impressive. I love that. For Five of Wands, you got Two of Grails. So obviously, either it could have been love, that you were fighting for. Maybe that was the Three of Swords. Maybe, it could have happened, where, there could have been a man or woman of your dreams, even though this isn't a love reading. That could have, that you were more or less fighting for and stuff like that, because you knew that there was some kind of partnership. Now, in a non-romantic, romantic, or passionate relationship, this could have also been a partnership of some kind, or a job that you're pretty much just heading towards, because the thing is, it's like, this is also about competition, on competing against other contestants and saying, okay, it's like, I'm not gonna let myself lose because, of other people's resumes or something, or their experience. So that's kind of what I saw you doing, is pretty much just non-stop giving up, and I love seeing the passion. So, for the Eight of Wands, you got Ace of Grails. Wonderful. New beginnings. Maybe you were the one that actually, got the job of whatever it was somewhere in 2024. Well done, Gemini, because what I see here was fast movement and development towards, abundance and new beginnings. It could also be heading towards new love, because that's what the Ace of Cups is also all about. But in any kind of abundance situation, I saw something really heading towards, or you were heading towards something that gave you abundance. Remarkable, extraordinary, and beautiful. And that's what I like to see, is it's like the fact of not giving up. Sometimes you kind of have to go through like a misty path of uncertainty, of thinking, where am I going, stuff like that. But as long as you keep going and you don't give up, remarkable. For Three of Swords, you get Ten of Grails. So obviously, there is some kind of heartbreak, but you are getting abundance out of it. So maybe, I'm wondering if you have to relocate to a different country, state, city, or something. Maybe that could be contributing to heartbreak. But it could also mean, it's like, despite having heartbreak of some kind, you do get abundance of the Ten of Grails. So, it's kind of like, the yin and yang, this could also be the black speck amongst the whole light of it all. But it could also mean to think, okay, it's like there could be some kind of, negativity. It doesn't mean that you have been, rejected of some kind. Maybe this is still resonating from any kind of past disappointment or something that when you're now heading towards something great, that you're, that this is just a past memory that's finally catching up and saying, oh, remember how this and that worked out and stuff like that. But to be honest, I just don't see it per se as anything negative. I just see that, okay, it's like sometimes, with something glorious and stuff like that, there's always that tiny little speck, of some kind of darkness. Well, it happens. I mean, hopefully not too often, but sometimes those moments happen. For the sun reversed, you get the Hermit. Okay, so I get it. Sometimes, when the sun is down, you just kind of want to walk away and to say, okay, I'm not going to deal with it. Maybe that Ten of Grails is actually really not as nice as it seems. Maybe that's what could have caused the Three of Swords situation where you once thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get abundance and stuff like that. But now you're dealing, or maybe you've in current times are now dealing with heartbreak of some kind. Hopefully not all too much, but the thing is I can understand that with the sun reversed, that you want to just kind of walk away and say, I need to kind of rethink. Well, do all the healing, do all the self-reflection, do everything you need, because the thing is, why would you have to suffer and force yourself just to kind of keep going when, the gasoline or engine doesn't work, right? Sometimes you just need to kind of regroup and walk away from whatever, caused that heartbreak situation. Sorry about that. I mean, speaking of the Three of Swords, I just do not like that card because of what it even did to me. For Queen of Wands reversed, despite any kind of, any kind of, self-negativity, you get yourself back on the horse again as the King of Swords. Wow. Sometimes you have to walk away and kind of regroup, re-energize, rejuvenate. Even though you pretty much probably still lack confidence and courage within yourself, thinking, I'm not sure if it'll work this time. You are going to make it work no matter what. This is you actually riding away from the storm. This is you actually getting back on your confidence level again and thinking, I'm not going to let any kind of Three of Swords situation stop me. Amazing, well done, and I respect this and find this beyond miraculous. The fact that you are able to get back on into your element, man or woman, whoever is watching this. But the thing is I see you just leaving that Three of Swords behind. Wow. I am impressed. I'm very happy. I'm not surprised, but I'm definitely impressed that you're able to actually to regain yourself. Wonderful. And that's what I like to see. Even though a lot of humans, they might think, well, I'm not sure if I can handle it this time, stuff like that. Sometimes you have to force yourself to handle it. Sometimes you just have to say, oh no, we're going to keep doing this. The thing, yeah, but what if it doesn't work? What if all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, you're just going to have to keep going. But I just see you pretty much just saying, no, we're going to leave this situation and we're not going to stop at all until we reach any kind of, beautiful moment. For the Page of Pentacles reversed, it feels like that's, so you're not getting any kind of offering. You know what you get? You get the King of Pentacles. There's definitely financial stability or some kind of job heading towards you, or you're heading towards it. You are back in your element of being the King of Swords, but now you're pretty much heading towards the King of Pentacles, financial stability, abundance, even though it may not seem like it, but you're definitely being offered something. It may not seem like it, but it's definitely there coming towards you, or you're heading towards it. I'm not surprised. It's like something worth something worth having. I need to actually start talking better, but something worth having doesn't always come easy. But the fact is as long as you keep going, you don't give up on yourself, and you have patience, determination, and tenacity, you will get this in no time. That's what I like to see. It may not seem like it, but this is what's heading towards you. For the Ten of Swords reversed, you're recovering because you get the Five of Grails. Well, the thing is, with any kind of recovering, it'll always make you feel like, oh my goodness, it's like, how could I have had, let that happen? I have all of this guilt, remorse, I have all this regret flowing through me, because with the Five of Cups, it's all about water flowing. But I do see you actually healing yourself, even though you may feel disappointed that you have to go through the healing phase and stuff like that. Well, it's way better than the Ten of Swords upright, right? Well, the thing is I just see, okay, sometimes, in the past might catch up to you as a reminder to think, okay, let's see how we can put Gemini to the test. And to think, okay, you are in a recovery situation, but we're going to start reminding them, thinking, remember, how you ever got stuck in the situation. Well, the thing is, sometimes hard lessons are important to have and to learn, because, that's what helps one grow and develop and to become stronger, is to actually just have metaphorical reminders of some kind of to think, how did I end up in this situation and how can I avoid this? Well, cautionary tales. So that's what I'm just saying, is you just have to just remind yourself to think, how did I get in this situation, and to move on from there. For the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it may not feel like something is heading towards you with luck. You do get another Eight of Wands. So I see you actually leaving the leaving the lack of luck or the lack of fortune in the future. And the thing is, that's good. I do see you on horseback. I do see you just heading off with the Eight of Wands saying, I'm not going to deal with any more negativity or bad luck again, because I want to start heading towards something way better. And the thing is, it's like something worth having doesn't come easy, but as long as you keep at it, as long as you just keep moving forward and thinking, okay, I'm not going to let anything stop me and stuff like that, you're definitely going to get whatever stability, finances, anything to your heart's and beautiful desire. Wow. Just, keep believing in yourself and just keep going. Okay, your special vampire card. The Two of Wands. I see you heading and embarking on this new journey. Well done, amazing, and I love this. We're still sort of, even though we're halfway into January, we're still at the beginning of 2025, but it's not going to stop you from heading out there. Even though you may have doubt, even though you may feel like there's been heartbreak and stuff like that, you are able to overcome many obstacles because you are back in your element even in current times. And this is what's actually helping and contributing to you getting out there on this journey. Wonderful, amazing, and remarkable. And that's what I like to see, is getting back out there. Good. Now let's see what the Vampire Oracle has for my beloved dear Gemini. Rebellion, upstart, tumult, and revolution. Now what I see you is, you could have been through some tumultuous times, but this upstart is the Two of Wands, and the revolution is you actually getting what you want, hope, and desire. Man, woman, whoever is watching this, but I do see you actually rebelling against all the negativity and saying, I'm not going to let that stop me from moving forward and achieving my goals, dreams, and desires. Well done, amazing, beautiful. Because sometimes you need to have a personal revolution to think, I'm not going to let any negativity stop me. Okay, I've been through heartbreak. Hopefully this isn't your first heartbreak, but eventually time will heal, even though, it took me 300 years, so eventually time did heal mostly for me. Though I always look at the past and always think, what should have happened differently, right? Well, we can't change the past, we can't do anything about the future, but what we can do is change the current times and we'll see how it will affect the future, and that's what I see you doing. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. For number 1, you get no because you get 10 of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, and for number 2, you get your second Wheel of Fortune, but this time it is upright, so it's yes. For number 3, you get your second 10 of Swords reversed, and this is a definite yes. My beloved, beautiful Gemini, I'm going to have to leave it at this for you, but in a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings, but I just want to thank you all so very much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings, but I just want to say how much I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. I want to wish you all the best in whatever voyage you're heading down towards, and thank you again.